Before the eruption, there is a hush. And in that hush, the goddess finds me. Her heat rises through volcanic ash into the soles of my feet, ancient and unhurried. Pele doesn't whisper to the worthy. She summons, and tonight the call rises from somewhere deeper than my throat. I feel the weight of the Pacific pressing against the shoreline, a rhythmic pulse that mirrors the dilation of my own spirit. I close my eyes and I see the glow beneath the crust, a slow, rhythmic pulse of crimson and orange, a burning that remembers. It remembers the time before maps, before the naming of things, when the world was liquid and pure potential. Barefoot, I kneel on sacred ground. The air tastes of sulfur and salt and centuries. Every mask I wore to stay palatable falls away into the warm, dark earth. Even the apology that lived in my throat for lifetimes. Where the goddess is taking me, none of it will be needed. She moves through me the way magma moves through stone, with a wisdom older than mercy. What I buried beneath decades of composure begins its slow rise toward the surface. The knowing I silenced because it made the room uncomfortable. The desire I dressed in softer clothes so it wouldn't frighten the ones I loved. Pele finds each one and lifts it from the dark with a reverence owed to sacred things. Slow and certain, she begins her ascent. Molten gold flows through my spine and pulls in the base of my skull. Sovereignty returns to my body, like a queen returning to a throne long abandoned. The boundaries of my physical form become fluid as the edges of my soul melt into the atmosphere. There is no fear here, only the profound relief of finally meeting a force as vast as my own. The heat intensifies, anchoring me to the bedrock of my own existence. Every inch of land I stand on has been forged in the furnace of my own experience. I don't wait for permission to exist. Pele doesn't seek to be contained. She seeks only to express the truth of her power. sacred rage stirs, holy and intelligent, and what was once mistaken for a flaw, this capacity for fierce, unyielding anger reveals itself as my most loyal protector. I look at the things I have allowed to diminish me. I look at the smallness I once wore like a garment, and with a single breath, I let the goddess within me exhale. A pyroclastic flow descends, turning all illusions into smoke. There's a magnificent beauty in the wreckage of a lie. Pele teaches me the law of the volcano, that a woman who has walked through her own fire cannot be threatened by anyone else's. My boundaries arrive like lava, without negotiation, knowing exactly where the edge of the sacred lies. She shows me the secret the islands have always known. Every mountain was once molten refusal. Every shore was first an act of holy destruction, insisting on its own becoming. I am that geology made flesh. The breaking open, the new earth rising, the self outgrown lays itself down as offering, and the deepest teaching arrives without words. In her hands, destruction has always been the most tender shape that love could take. A love that refuses to let me live a half-life, that demands I become everything I was born to be. And so, I rise to meet what she asks of me, the way the earth has always risen to meet the sky. I rest my hand against my chest and find a steady warmth living there. Quiet now. No longer roaring. Here in the aftermath, I'm not merely a woman standing on the earth. I am the site of a holy tectonic shift.